Girl, I can't lie.
Hey guys, it's Chichi. Welcome back to my channel. I look kind of a wreck. I'm not wearing any makeup and I don't know, I kind of just feel like shit at the moment, but you know, I was editing this video and I realized that I accidentally deleted the intro and the outro. So here I am refilming it. I literally put on my wig just for this event. But anyway, if you didn't read the title, this video is my 30-day hip dip loss challenge. It's basically where I do these exercises that is supposed to like make you lose your hip dips. And I basically do these exercises for like 30 days. And basically I kind of test this and see if it works. I don't think I have hip dips, but I don't really have curvy hips. So I kind of did this challenge because I wanted to have wider, curvier hips. And also this hourglass figure has, you know, been trending. A lot of celebrities now have this hourglass figure. A lot of people go to the gym to get this hourglass figure, and a lot of people get plastic surgery to get this hourglass figure. And I want to see if I could get it as well. If you guys are already liking this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and we're just gonna get into it. So obviously, before I started the challenge, I measured myself. So here are my measurements on day 1. Before we start, let me just tell you the workout that I was doing. Okay, so for all these workouts, I did 40 seconds on, 5 seconds off. And I did fire hydrants, donkey kicks, side lying leg lifts, fire hydrants again, but like circles, squat leg lifts, and side lunges. I did those all 40 seconds on, 5 seconds off. And here's my experience. So on day 1 is when I started the challenge. It was a bit difficult, but it wasn't that bad. I'm not sure if you guys have watched my other fitness videos, but in those videos, day 1 is really hectic and really hard. But this day 1 was actually pretty chill and I really liked it. Yeah, that was fine. Day 5 was chill as well. On days 2, 3, 4, and 5, I was kind of a bit sore, but I still managed to get through the workout. And by this time, I started counting how many of like each exercise I did in amount of time. Like for example, for the fire hydrants, I told myself to do the fire hydrants for 40 seconds. So that means I do one leg for 20 seconds and the other leg for another 20 seconds. And by that time, I was starting to count how many fire hydrants I can do in that time, 20 seconds. And I only did 8, which is kind of embarrassing, but it's okay. It's a nice start. And yeah, overall, day 5 was pretty chill. Day 10 was also pretty chill. Like by this time I had gotten used to the workout and I wasn't really getting sore anymore. I started doing the workout really fast for some reason. And I feel like on this day I was kind of losing my form. Like I was so focused on doing the workouts as fast as I can and getting as much exercise in as I can that I was kind of not really focusing on like my form and making sure I was actually doing the workout well. So day 10 was kind of just like, I guess it was okay, but like, really, bitch. Day 15 rolled around. Day 15, by this day, I kind of stopped worrying about how fast I can do the workout and I started focusing more on doing it correctly. For example, for the fire hydrants, I was doing one leg for 20 seconds, the other leg for 20 seconds, and I got in 10 in 20 seconds, which isn't really that bad, but I was proud of myself because I was focusing more on my form rather than just doing as many exercises as I can in that small amount of time. So day 15 was good as well. Day 20 rolled around. On day 20, I was on my period. It was the first day of my period and cramps were hurting like a bitch, but I still managed to get the workout in. I didn't really do it that well because, you know, I was bleeding and I was very uncomfortable, but I kind of gave myself a pass on that one. I wasn't really too hard on myself on that day because I was on my period, I was in pain, I was uncomfortable. So as you can see, I kind of didn't really do the workout as well as I could have, but it's okay because I was on my period. So by day 25, I basically noticed like the back of my hand. Like at this point, like when I'm doing the workout, I'm kind of thinking of other things. Like I'm not sure if you noticed, but when you're working out, your head has to be like, you know, thinking about the exercises and like doing it right and doing it correctly. By this time, I was just doing the exercises and I was just thinking about other things like rice and stew. But yeah, day 25 was really, really easy. I wasn't really struggling at all. It was probably like the chillest day out of like all the days. Then day 30 came around. It was the last day, so I was very excited. By day 30, I was like kind of over the challenge. I was like, oh my god, I'm tired of doing this. Like, let me just do this and get this over with so I'm done with this fucking challenge, you know? I did the challenge, it was pretty chill, and by the end of it, I was so happy because this challenge is finally over. I was really proud of myself that I finished, and yeah, that was basically day 30. And at the end of the 30 days, I measured myself again. So here are my final measurements. Okay, so here's my conclusion for this entire thing. I was disappointed, but not surprised. Like, I knew I wasn't going to lose my hip dips or have extremely, extremely curvy, round, wide hips by the end of this challenge, but I thought I would have added a bit more on the hip area. After doing this challenge, I realized that this whole thing about having an hourglass figure is an illusion. There are certain ways you can pose to make your hips look wider. There are certain angles you can have your camera at to make your hips look wider and your waist look smaller. You can always Photoshop your pictures. You can always get plastic surgery. So basically, because of all those things and all those tricks that you can do to get curvier hips, I'm not really too hard on myself about not reaching my goals for this challenge, because a lot of the shit that you see on Instagram isn't even real anyway. So yeah, I guess it's just whatever. I guess I had a good time doing this challenge. Would I do it again? Probably not, but maybe I'd incorporate a couple of these exercises to my workout routine. Yeah, it's basically kind of it. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more content from me. I post twice a week on this channel, so make sure you never miss an upload. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep because I'm really tired. Bye guys.